Our girl, the Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay, is getting a divorce. It's nasty. Bryan wants all her money. She offered him $10,000 a month. He was like, "Oh no, ma'am, I don't think so. I want $16,000 a month. You had me flying all over the country, all over the world, going to luxury hotels, eating at luxury restaurant. You need to maintain the life that you have gotten me accustomed to." And Rachel is saying, I ain't got that type of money. I ain't got that type of money. Honey, we have learned that Bryan is a dusty. Bryan is calling Rachel a lie because she said she didn't know he wanted a divorce. She had spoke to him 2 minutes before, and then he gonna file for divorce. She said she didn't know, but then Bryan went to court and provided the text messages that yes, you did know. Yes, you did know. And now guess what, girl? Our girl Rachel is now saying that she regrets not having a prenup. She got married for love only. Okay. I should add the S. I'm married for love only. And this is exactly why, Rachel, you're going to be paying out of your behind because you're married for love only. Okay. You married a whole dusty. You married a whole man at 40 years old, didn't have no retirement, no investments, no savings. He's broke. He ain't got no money. And you's a lawyer and you didn't sign no prenup, girl. You's a dum-dum. What law school did you go to so I don't go there? Because I'm really thinking about going back to law school. What law school you went to, Rachel, so I don't go there? Because I don't know how you's a lawyer and you ain't signed no prenup. Huh? How is it you're a lawyer but you ain't signed no prenup? And all the people over here talk about Christians don't sign prenups. That's because Christians ain't got no money. The church is broke. Well, the church is not broke, but the Christians are broke. Okay? Y'all got to fry fish dinners to bury your dead. Okay? Y'all living paycheck to paycheck. Y'all can't even send your kids to college because y'all believe in Jesus is going to make a way. You live paycheck to paycheck because you believe you're going to wake up tomorrow and see some manna on your doorsteps. So, of course, Christians ain't sign no prenup because Christians ain't got no money to sign no prenup. So, no, y'all don't need to sign no prenup because y'all ain't got no money. Y'all live paycheck to paycheck. You don't know what it's like to have $50,000 sitting in your bank account. You don't know what it's like to have $250,000 in your retirement at 40 years old. And granted, that ain't even no money. Huh? You don't know what it's like to have $500,000 in a retirement account. Huh? You don't know the difference between assets and liabilities. So yeah, Christians ain't sign no prenup because y'all ain't got no money. Y'all's broke. Y'all live paycheck to paycheck. You ain't got no asset. You have no money. You have no savings. You have no investments. You're waiting on Social Security to retire. You're going to work till you're 78, not because you want to, but because you have to, because you's broke. I'm talking to the church. But anyways, hey guys, and happy Friday. I miss y'all today, but girl, I woke up late. I had some running to do with Pastor Lexi, and it's just been a busy day. So, anyways, but I wanted to give y'all something Friday night. I wanted to come on, girl, but I just couldn't. I'm tired. So, our girl Rachel is now saying why former Bachelor Rachel Lindsay regrets not having a prenup with Bryan Abasolo. We weren't on the same page. Exactly. So, if you weren't on the same page, Rachel, tell me why you married him with no prenup. I want to know. Why you marry him with no prenup, girl? I don't understand. Who counseled you, Rachel? You met a man on a TV show. Y'all took 2 years to get married because there were some issues. You obviously knew you really didn't like him and you really didn't want him. You obviously knew there were problems, but you married this man and you married him with no prenup, and now he want to take you to the bank. And you know why he want to take you to the bank, Rachel? Huh? Do you know why? Because you married him with no prenup, boo-boo. You married him with no prenup. You had a retirement account, you had money in the bank, and this man had nothing. But you're married for love. Okay, Rachel? You're married for love, and this is why you're about to pay Bryan out your behind, because you're married for love. Mm-hmm. And so shout out to People Magazine. She says, I'm not the same person that I was when I got married. Lindsay said amid her ongoing divorce. Rachel is explaining why she wishes she had a prenup with ex Bryan Abasolo amid their ongoing divorce. I don't know why you would get married to a man that you met on a TV show without a prenup. On the recent episode of Hidden Gems with Natasha, Lindsay 39 opened up about why she thinks everybody should have a prenup. When she married Abasolo 44, who she met on her season Bachelorette in 2019, Lindsay said the topic of her prenup did come up, but the couple could not agree. Rachel, why do you think he could not agree? Oh my God, I need to go to live. I need to go on live right now. Rachel, why do you think he did not agree? Because he ain't got no money. Rachel, you and Bryan could not agree because Bryan didn't have no money. You wanted a prenup. He didn't want to have a prenup. You know why you wanted a prenup? Because you had money to protect. You have your retirement assets. You've been saving and investing. You had your savings. You've been saving and investing. And he had no money. He was a broke Dusty. So, of course, the broke Dusty didn't want you to get a prenup. This is not. Let me explain something to you. There was a video going around about this white lady. I guess she's well known, and she was like, he asked me to marry him. I didn't ask him to marry me. Well, boo-boo, when you get married at 20 and y'all have nothing, there is no reason for a prenup. But you can't tell me you getting married at 35 and 40 and I have all my savings, my investments, and my retirement, and you have nothing, and we're not going to sign a prenup. No, me and my husband did not sign a prenup. He did not ask me to sign a prenup, and I did not ask him to sign a prenup. And yes, my husband had a lot of retirement money when I got married, and I had some retirement money when we got married. And last year, I shared that last year we were able to cross a financial milestone together. And so I don't have any plans of going nowhere. I believe my husband ain't got no plans of going nowhere. But in the event, God forbid, we decide to go our separate ways, everything we have earned together in the last 11 years, that's for the courts to decide. Though he would have to pay me alimony. Okay? He would have to pay me alimony. Because he makes 2-3 times what I make. So he's going to have to pay me alimony and child support. But anyways, he's in the guest room. Shh. Huh. They couldn't agree. It was a different time. It was just a different time, so I wasn't leading with that. Oh, you wasn't leading with what? You shouldn't have been leading no way, she told Parker. And we weren't on the same page with prenups, and so I just didn't want it to be a bigger issue, so we didn't have one. You know, in hindsight 2020, I would have done it. I mean, I always wanted to do it, but again, we weren't on the same page when it came to that. So you should not have married him. You do not go into a marriage disagreeing on anything. Because if you disagree on anything, he's going north, you're going south, and guess what? Your marriage eventually is going to be torn apart. So Bryan didn't want a prenup because he was broke. He had no money. He had no savings. He had no investments. That's why he didn't want a prenup, Rachel. But you had some money. You had savings. You had investments, girl. Why did you sign the paper to protect what you've worked up to the point of you marrying this man? Ugh. Abasolo filed for divorce from the former bachelor in December and is now asking for spousal support and $75,000 to cover his legal fees. Lindsay, who used to be a lawyer, admitted that people often ask how she didn't insist on a prenup because of the experience with the law, because she's a dum-dum. She got an F for failure. No. She got a D for dum-dum. The place that I'm in now, you know, financially, however, you want to define it. It's totally different than when I got married. Lindsay said we were more leveled and I wasn't in California. Looking back, Lindsay said no matter where she was financially, she should have gotten a prenup. Noting that it isn't unsexy or planning for divorce, she says she thinks the negative connotation of a prenup steers people away from it. I'm not the same person that I was when I got married, Lindsay said. You're just not. And that's why a prenup is necessary, because you're dealing with dissolving a marriage and you're two different people. My mistake is expecting that the people will be handled in the same way. Lindsay confessed that she didn't think the person she married would change their views when she got married, and now she realized that wasn't true. I think every person should have a prenup, because I could have never predicted that in 2024 I would be getting a divorce, she confessed. You just never know what life's going to throw your way. I don't understand, Rachel. How can you not guess you would be getting a divorce, girl, when you's in California, your husband is in Texas, who moved from Florida, y'all not seeing each other, y'all not ministering to each other, y'all not having relations, y'all not spending time together. You act as if you were ashamed of him, but how could you not? He's afraid of talking to you. The way he talks about you is you're aggressive and masculine, and you're the angry black woman. I'm sorry. This is what Bryan is giving, that I'm reading between the lines. So Rachel, I'm trying to understand, how could you possibly not think you could get a divorce when you and your husband are living like boyfriends, living on different coasts? I'm trying to understand. I don't understand. When my husband was traveling for work, girl, after about a week, I'm packing up the kids. We getting in a car, on a train, or in a plane, because I need to see that man. So I'm trying to understand, Rachel. You don't see your husband for months at a time. You're not spending no time with him. You're not having relations. Here we are waiting for the baby. You lied about fertility. Come to find out, y'all wasn't having relations. So I'm trying to understand how you gonna have a baby and how y'all gonna save a marriage, and how do you not expect you gonna get a divorce? Explain it to me, boo-boo, because I don't got it. I don't have it. She says a prenup also isn't always to maintain independence financially during a marriage, Lindsay pointed out. She also thinks prenups are helpful for someone wanting to secure themselves financially, themselves financial stability if they end up divorced. Yes, especially when you are getting married as an older woman, an older man, and you have accumulated some assets. This is not getting married at 20 and 25 when y'all ain't got nothing. When my son gets married, he will be signing a prenup. Because he will not be like most Black people who have nothing. He will be one of the very few young men who have something. Again, my husband and I, we did not sign a prenup. He didn't ask me to sign one, and he had a whole lot more than what I did. And he didn't ask me to sign one, so I didn't bring it up. Hmm. So, right, I'm just confused, girl. She says, I'm not saying sign any prenup that's put in front of you, but there should be something to protect your interests, yes, but also to protect you if you do get a divorce and if you sacrifice certain things, for the betterment of the family. That's the thing, sacrifice it for the betterment of the family, of building a family. Rachel, you was a lawyer. You got married at 35, girl. That means you have some assets. You should. Your husband was 40 and was broke. So no, he didn't want you to sign no prenup because he ain't got nothing to protect. Again, this is not getting married at 20 and 25. At 20 and 25, y'all ain't got nothing to protect. At 35 and 40, you better have something you want to protect. Girl, I'm confused, Rachel. But this for all the church folk talks about I'm married for love. Again, church folks ain't got no money. The church people is broke. So I can understand why church people don't want to have no prenup, because you're broke. You don't know what it's like to have 50,000 sitting in your bank account. You don't know what it's like to have 50,000 in your savings account for an emergency. That's your emergency money sitting in a high interest account for emergency purposes. You don't know what that's like because you live paycheck to paycheck. So no, the church don't talk about we don't sign prenup because you ain't got no money. You broke. Get you a little assets and then come back and talk to me. Let me tell you, any person who's telling me past, I don't care who, about not signing a prenup, I would ask them, show me your bank account, show me your savings, show me your investments, show me your assets. You're not about to tell me not to sign no prenup and use broke. I don't want no financial advice from broke people. None. You broke, you can't tell me nothing. But anyways, boo, I love you. I gotta go. Show me love and support. Join my membership. If you join my membership, you will get free books. Books include, well, the new book coming out, you will get for free. Christmas is coming, so y'all will get the books for Christmas. I love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye.